Okay, welcome back. Let's go see about these giants. Grab up some NPCs. And away we go. Well, in the quick preview, I saw no giants. So, we'll just have to see what we find and what we get. Oh, here's a key. And doesn't look like there's anything there. Are you guys coming? Well, you magically appear. Nothing over here. See if there's anything in here. see anything. There's a giant. Let's go this way first, guys. Nothing more. We can't go any farther that way, so this is the way we go. Time to rock and roll. Most of the time it's just waiting for the speed to show up. Because I attack, I can't second attack until Because I think it needs more than 2 fire sand. But I'm not seeing any more than 2. Alright. Alright, guys. Out of the way. And we took him down. Yay, team. Good job, one and all. Alright, so into the next room. That's a lift. Again, are you guys going to join me or are you staying there? You're staying there? Hold on. Before I go, I see a treasure. Alright, back to the left. You're not gonna come? Alright. I'll see you at the next level. team. Good work. There we go, team. Good work, one and all. Good job, good job. We handled that with quickly and fluently. Yes, you can get down there, I do believe, but the correct way to be doing it is coming through this way. Let's get rid of this soul real quick. And we'll take on the fossil. As I said, this is the area where we were at once before up above, but we stay down here. Oh, a giant. Hee hee. Slaves no more. Free, free. Never again, never. And of course, we beat that one. Check. Yeah, you guys don't want to fight me when I've got full power. But when I went down to level 10, you were more than willing to think you had me. But what did you find out? That I am the beast. Birds. You guys are just too low a level for me. You ain't helping me one bit. I admit you beaks are a little bit stronger. You take at least 2 hits, but still. Well, what is it then? Come to try and scare me and these poor folks off the land again? Go on, do your worst. I'll not budge one step from this spot. Hammerbeak, tail feathers, and a letter. Dear gods, it's from Oswald. Have you seen him? Is he well? Dearest Kiki Poo, it's been too long since I wrote you last. How have you fared since? As ever, I'm a slave to my trade, and sadly, it hasn't seen fit to take me to or through the Silver Bazaar in some years. I've heard it told the scum of Ulda have set their sights on the Silver Bazaar and seems beyond saving. Really? How long do you mean to linger in that horrid hovel? Remember, some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kiki Poo. Spread my wings and soar? By the gods, this is far the most ridiculous letter I've ever read. And Hammerbeak Tail Feathers, that dolt doesn't realize he sent me the feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? Well, Oswald can go bugger himself. I have no intentions of stepping one elm from this hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel and I love it. Hey there, friend. I'm sure way into Easy Gill if you're interested. What do you require to break a sweat? Well, not much of one. All I need you to do is slay enough rusty kobolds to gather 4 bottles of kobold grease and deliver them to Hire by the name of Eldorad and at the hammers. Once he has the grease, he can use it to keep the hammers running. It wouldn't be more simple. I'm surrounded by fools here. They detest the hammers and the new way of life simplifies. They only care for success of the past and it binds them to the opportunities of the present. Change isn't coming, friend, it's already here. I call the Silver Bazaar home for now and no lingering affection for the place I go wherever there go to be gotten. You've been worn faced for an outsider, not like the other curs loitering around the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, or at least heard them. Well, a few of the workers have decided to drop in on us a little rest and relaxation. But they're no workers. They're nothing but hired muscle sent to threaten the people of the bazaar and harass our shops. It's not the first time. I already dare say a formidable lad like yourself might be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubts. What say you? Oh, let's go doubting. I love doubting. Persistent bugger, ain't you? Fine, I'm on my way, but tell Kiki Poo this ain't over. I was just about to leave anyway, so don't go thinking you had any part in it. There's a worker that's riled. Your ears working? I said, piss off. Enough already, I'm leaving, but tell that bloody kicky poo this is the end of nothing. You hear nothing. Where is this last person? We've checked that building. We've checked that building. There. Nope, that's the Chocobo Keep. I don't see a riled worker around it. I see maybe down here. Please, you must help me. It's my father. Well, he isn't dying or anything. He's a fisherman by trade, you see, but he broke his only compass. He hasn't been able to put out to sea in weeks. The compass is very special. It was crafted by a goldsmith of Asheim Lebrides. Repairing will require many chunks of magnite. Such stones can be found near the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is rife with earth spirits drawn to the magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son. I have no arm for fighting, nor the stomach. 3 chunks of magnite would serve to mend the compass. Once you find them, please take them to my father, Glyphridius. No doubt he'll be dawdling around the bazaar as always. You silver bazaar folk are annoying as all bells. I'll give you that. Bugger this job. I'm off to find some peace and quiet. There you go, Kiki Poo. I sent him away. Are they gone then? All of them? Well, that's a relief. Serves them right for trying to scare honest folk from their homes, so their own masters can buy them. The hammers were built to pound the ground here into a solid foundation. The plan is to turn these tracts into manors and manses for Thalin's wealthy. The same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar. Since the value of the land is set to rise, small wonder some opportunist is trying to drive us all off so he can have it all to himself. The Silver Bazaar may not be what she used to be. A, more people leave now than come, and A, more shops close than open. But it's my home, and I don't mean to be chased off by some bloody gillionaire craven who sends common thugs to do his dirty work. Alright, that was easy. That's done. Looks like it's saying there's something here. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy dealing with sand clogs for these hammers? Gods, I'd kill for a few bottles of common grease right now. Common grease? Fa no. Must have sent you. Thank the gods for both of you. Before long, these tracks will be covered with estates of Alderon Elite, but the ground is still too loose to build upon. The hammers are pounding to make sure the solid foundation. Once that's done, then we'll see the structure start to rise. The building was planned to stretch even farther to the heart of the Silver Bazaar, even, but it seems the powers that be are being met with some local resistance. There's some little last name Kiki Poo holds the rights to the bulk of the land. They're stubborn to a fault, that one. A bloody thorn in the side. Well, don't steal her home. Offer her something of value and worth. Maybe you'll get what you're wanting. Otherwise, bugger off and leave her alone. Cores cannot drive the piles without Earthspire cores. Cores harden the land, help the piles stay cold. Have you any cores? Cores lying about, cores flying about. Oh, I forgot I have the level sync. Let's see if how many this gives us and how many more we need. Need more. This will do nicely. I thought you said just gave you 22. Don't waste your time, mate. Bloody compass done broke on me, and I'll not be fishing this day nor the next. More than like Magnite. Danielle asked that of ye, did he? So Dad's to fix up the old compass and put back out to sea, is he? Catch a nice haul of fat fish. I've a vessel was barely seaworthy and scarce big enough for me alone. I've no crew, no hands to help with the haul. All the bloody day at sea bustin' me arms gets me a few gills at best. God's days ain't what they were. Time was you could scarce count the ships what used to be making berth here. There weren't no empty coin purse or stomach in all the bazaar. Small ships ain't got no place at sea no more. Everywhere I go, I'm in the shadow or wake of some monstrous trawler or a senior. The only way it's done, we little fishermen done lost our way. I ain't no fisherman no more, nor much of a father, I suppose, just a broken man with a broken compass and a broken dream. Appreciate what you did, friend, bringing me Magnite. give it some more thought. I did put him back out to sea and all, but even with the compass fixed, I still ain't got me a lucker copy lures. Was laid by some goblin muggers a few days back, just north of east of here, and thieving goblins made off with me lures, dozens all told. Must be felled you some earth spirits to get them magnetic chunks. Am I right? If so, I reckon you could put down a few goblins and bring me back my lures. Suppose I could make do with just two of them, and a couple copper ones should serve me for now. You up and help him put a broken life back together. Those gods horn hollers who do they think they are. I paid good coin to you there. You're the one that task seeking adventure types, are you not? Somewheres I ordered from well done merchant arrive, but those bloody worthless haulers just dropped them outside the gate and left. Ain't obliged to bring 'em no further. The lazy worms said, gate to the bazaar, still the bazaar. Order ain't said nothing about no home delivery. The gall. There are 3 pieces in all. Would you be so kind as bring them to me? Guys, those better not have damaged my bags. Well, have you found them yet? Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent. Everything is accounted for. These bags contain garments of sunsilk tapestries, though each is flawed in some way. And although even the minor misthread is enough to turn the most luxurious gown into fodder for the furnaces. Not here, though, so long as garments bear a famous name, the souls of Silver Bazaar have no qualms with quality. Times used to be better. We were never driven to such lows, but Gil is harder to come by now, and more so with each passing day. All that's left to this bazaar are overly paid proud souls with underly developed taste. Everyone clings to the glories of the Golden Pass, yet none make efforts to reshape the dismal present. I pray these darn bazaar someday sinks beneath the sands that it struggles it. The sooner the better. And off we go to fight some goblins. Oh man, I thought that was a cave. Dang, 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 dang. Got everything I need. Woohoo! That was quick, fast, and enjoyable. It ain't easy to ask, but I'm asking all the same, friend. 2 copper lures to get me back out to sea and put Daniel's heart at ease. I'll be darned, me old copper lures never thought I'd see these beauties again. Bloody bells, them gobblers sure saw to banging them up. Bah, ain't gonna be catching no fish with these. Well, that's that. Must be gnawed hizzling me to give up me sea legs. Might be as there's a new life waiting out there somewhere. Heh, maybe me compass'll lead me to it. Born and bred here I was, ain't never called no place else home. Times are changing though. Suppose I could sell off me land to them bloody buzzard prospectors and see what else is out there for me. It's terrible, Draco, simply terrible. Please, you must help. You've already done so much for us, I know, but we're in grave danger. Those fiends have drawn a fake contract of sale, and they're trying to use it to drive us from the bazaar. Do you smell that, Kikipoo? That's the smell of inevitability. You knew this day would come. You simply chose to fill the interim with resistance rather than accept it. Brave but foolish. Back for more, Kenrick? How many times must I say it before it seeps into that thick skull of yours? I'll die before I see one ilm of this land fall into your hands. Easily arranged, I assure you. Come, Kikipoo, listen to reason. You know who we are. You know our deeds. You've no hope in this. Look at the miserable place, a stain on the map. You resist now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents and broken buildings, and when I'm finished, I'll guarantee you'll thank me for it. You stupid, foolish man, you couldn't be more wrong. We may no longer boast the visitors or gill of days past, but this home is home to me and many more. Our memories are here, years worth of them, decades. We sweated together. When we dug this well, we laughed and drank together in every festival, and we mourned together with each life the desert took from us. This is the Silver Bazaar. This is home. Those memories of what makes this place, and I swear it to the 12 above, I'll feed you and whatever masters you serve your own manhood before I let you destroy it. Stubborn girl, no matter. The sale is all but concluded. Look about you. Writs of seizure have already been posted, and I'd not think of taking them down were you end this futile fight, Kikipoo. There are far more of us, and if you're truly willing to die for this place, we're more than willing to oblige you. Draco, please, the writs of Caesar, you must tear them down and chase the Kenrick from here once and for all. Not a problem. I hate bullies. You even trying to seize the chocobo? So you wish to take and bully and harass Kiki Poo. Well, that ain't gonna work. I thought you might be along. Pity you're too late. The demolitions are already on the way. Every building bearing the Rita sigil will be rubble within the hour. The the Ritz, you, what have you done? By that means my men. No, that's impossible. The day may be yours, but I will be back soon and with far more fearsome company. You've made an enemy for life, you fool. I won't be content simply to see the bazaar struck from the maps. No, I will not rest until its name is wiped from every history book in Arosa. So Kendrick is gone for now, is he? That's certainly the brightest news we've had in a while. I can't help but wonder about the more fearsome company he threatens to bring. I would have had a way with words, bloody paltry things, but we would like to thank you, Draco. You've not just saved the Silver Bazaar, you've saved me. You've, sa- you've saved who I am. I see now that I have to maintain constant vigilance to keep my home from harm. But it's a vigil I welcome. I'll stand up to any threat that comes through that gate, and we'll stand with you. What do you. So, what you did for us having Draco here chase off Kendrick and all that, it's true. There ain't much here worth fighting for, but it's home. Gosh darn it, and I, for one, ain't ready to give up on it just yet. Hey, this is home, and even if there's nothing left but sand and cracked stone, then I say we build something right here together. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, and most of all, thank you, Draco. There are no more finer garments of gold spun and brocade here, no more bustling port with ships full of cargo and fish, but the better days live on in our hearts. We are the Silver Bazaar, and it is us, our memories, our past, our history. That is what makes this place. So long as we remain, so too does hope. You taught us what it is to defend the home we love, and from now on, we'll do no less for ourselves than you've done for us. And if I have a final favor to ask you, this letter, I wonder if you deliver it to Momodi for me when you next visit Eldar. She and I have been friends for many years. Let her read my words, and she'll be able to give you the reward I cannot. Western Town needs your help. Are you man enough to give it? Everything's in Western Tallinn where I already am. Precision of the Noble. more betel leaf. So let's head over to that betel leaf. Alright, so since we have the 4 betel leaves done, let's return and give them in. Western Talon needs your help. Are you man enough to give it? Collect rewards. I see you are still with us in the realm of Null. Thou will be disappointed, but he always is. Here's your reward. I see you're still with us in the realm of Null. Thou will be disappointed. He always is. Here's your reward. The bounty you earned for slaying the wanted target. Impressive work, Draco. Quite impressive. I see you're still with us. You have fulfilled all your battle leaves, I do believe. Yeah, I already did all of them. So that was of nothing for me. Looks like we've got to go back to the steps of Aldar. That takes care of 2 things, 3 things. Oh, we did reach level 30, so we need to go see our master so he can teach us the final thing. The Conqueror of Copper Bell returns. Our share the god. Good tiddins with Papa Shan the next time we see him. As for you, you'll be on to eat Berta Momadia. You'll do with the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. Two reasons I gotta talk to her. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I did not steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it with my own coin. What rot? You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford a maggot mole meat, much less choice cut door. I'm going to say it one more time. Give me back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to brass blades, help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens by a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities need to hear of your crime. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 as me witness. Please, adventure, help me, I beg of ye. I swear on my mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I'd saved. I only wanted to treat my children to a decent meal. And who the bells are you when you're at home, this dog's master? I've had enough of this murmurous farce. You lot teach them a lesson. Okay. They want to play. Let's dance the dance. dance of dance of dance and nights. You come and I fight. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the bells do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventure. Thank you, thrice over. Ooh, a cutscene. It's where there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of harmless survived the immediate aftermath of calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from the trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in other cities? If talk is true, yes. But perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Aldar has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawfulness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garland Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Improvised and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will come to crime. You know what this place is like? If you've no coin, you've no hope. What became of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins. Guaranteed cheapest in Thailand. Thank you for your customer, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that Alda, as well as on its way to recovery, but peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to misery and suffering. He doesn't like refugees, so every time there's a refugee, he's going to bully him, he's going to snicker him, because feels he's more prosper. Sir, are you alright? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Hey, as did I. Leave that poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? I will overlook this, but just this once. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what the monster might have done. I don't bear think about. And of course, we get no coin, no money of that kind. We only get our experience, but we help the poor from a bully. That's better than none. Case closed. Hello again. We've been keeping a close eye on you ever since you left Gardenia. You discharged your duty as envoy impeccably and never once faltered in the face of myriad dangers. But more importantly, you were always ready to help those in need, even if you didn't stand to earn a guild by doing so. You are possessed of all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. Of this, we are convinced. Even if you were kind of dragged into the business with the dodo meat. Yes, thank you, Yada. And then there's the matter of your gift. I dare say you are curious as to the nature of the visions you bore witness to moments ago. Well, we can help you understand that. You're not the only one with that power, you know. We have a friend who has it too, and we'd love for you to meet her. And meeting her is only beginning, for we would also love to lend your strength to our cause. In return, we would be glad to assist your adventuring endeavors in whatever way we are able. Should you decide to take us up on the offer, I sincerely hope you will. Pray speak to Momo, the proprietress of the Quickstand, is a good friend of ours. She will tell you where to find us. Oh, now that makes 3 things we have to see Momo for. Wait a minute. We haven't even told you the name of our order. We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, defenders of justice. Oh, but don't tell anyone except for Momo. She knows already. Alright, so back to Momo for 3 different things. Alright, so we'll do Search and Seeker. What is this then? You got something for me? A letter. Now who would think to Kiki-poo! Haven't had word from that old gal in ages. How's the dear doing? Let's sing. That's Kiki-poo, alright. Time I used to call in the Silver Bazaar quite often. This was back when it was the busiest hub in Thalin, mind you. Well, Kiki-poo and I used to stay up till dawn talking about how, well, whatever girls do. Kiki-poo's the very heart and soul of that place. Bells, even most folks here in the city still remember her name. Breaks my bloody heart to hear her and them good folk were nearly forced from their land. Dirty business, that. But I'm not to the point of worrying just yet. I'd wager Guild to goodbye. Poop. The Silver Belt Bazaar will rally back to its former glory before long. In any case, I thank the 12. You were there to help them. Here for you on behalf of Kiki-poo and the Bazaar. Copper ring, strength and dexterity, intelligence and strength and dexterity. Huh. Seems like that are becoming even more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of gentlemen's woes that with the women folk from time to time. Ah, Draco, sorry to keep you waiting. I was providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventure. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard at it with the giants in the dark. You're every elm the adventure mother said you'd be. Draco, the station master, will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know her name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Thank you for sparing me a time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Ed. I'm an adventurer like you, although I'm not very good at being one. If the truth be told, anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gardenia when I'm sorry, we were in Gardenia when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Aver, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are. You see, an adventurer's adventurer. He swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that would have been succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I am aspiring just as Aver once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. I wanted to meet you first and to ask you your name. Draco Dragonborn. I can't forget. Thank you, Draco Dragonborn. I pray that we will meet again. Fare ye well. Brenton being a cruel bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought it'd be right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be part of your lives, and that goes double for yours, Draco. Huh? What did you say? You want to know about the signs of the seventh dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Draco, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. You found your way to the quicksand, Draco. As you can see, we cater to the clientele of Venture Street. With the chaos left in the wake of calamity, townsfolk be needing the help of patrons more than ever, especially accomplished adventurers like yourself. So you want to know more, then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear if I painted certain death on the door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being all done. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions and some done, you can. They're good people who've made it a mission to solve some of Rosia's most pressing problems. Of course, it ain't no small task, and they're always looking for dependable people to join them. Individuals like you, Draco. Now I've been given leave to tell you where to find the scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself, as you can only imagine. It's something Erosia's enemies would very much like to know. The scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay out in the western Thailand. The place you're looking for is called Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever is at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Draco, and the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget about them as you help make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time. You hear? Right, well, I said my piece. Off you go. And off we go into the wild blue yonder. Okay. Um. Good job, Tori! Yay, Tori! With that, let's end this part. Yeah, I know it's about 9 minutes early, but it's one of those things. Let's get this done, and then we'll take and come back and work on this. I'll do some more of my chores around here for a little bit, and I'll see you then. Have a good day, and I'll see you back here shortly.